Frank Clark has officially signed with the Denver Broncos. Sad day if you're a Chiefs fan, because Frank Clark was a beloved figure in Kansas City. Frank Clark has officially signed a 1-year, $7.5 million deal with the Denver Broncos. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We are talking about Frank Clark's comments about how he says the Denver Broncos can have the fastest turnaround in the NFL, and they will go from worst to first in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat, he says. So, guys, way or no way, do the Denver Broncos have an opportunity to truly go from worst to first in the AFC West? First of all, the AFC West is very, very, very loaded. Now, I am not going to go as far as say that they are the best division in football, because I think that goes up to the AFC North this season, followed by the AFC East, and then you could actually probably flip-flop those two. It's like a 1A, 1B type of thing, and then you got the AFC West. But the Denver Broncos last season, they struggled. They were just not a very good team. They finished 5-12, and at 2 points in the season that they had 5 losing games in a row. 5 of them in a row, which is crazy to think, right? You added Russell Wilson, you got Jerry Jeudy, you had Cortland Sutton, but Nathaniel Hackett just wasn't the guy. Just wasn't the guy. Bring in Sean Payton this year. Russell Wilson, you have, finally healthy. You bring in Frank Clark. Worst to first. Let's think about this. To go from worst to first in the AFC West, you are probably going to have 11 wins this season. 11 wins this season. Let's look at their schedule. Raiders, Commanders, Dolphins, Bears. They will probably win 2 of those first 4. Give me the 2. Then they play the Jets, Chiefs, Packers, and then Chiefs again. That is a tough stretch. Granted, 3 of the 4 are at home. They do play the Chiefs on a Thursday night game at Arrowhead. Let's just say they go 3 out of the 4 there. Let's say they beat the Chiefs at home. They beat the Packers at home. They beat the Jets at home. They lose to the Chiefs on the road. Right now, we're looking at 6 wins. Going into the bye week, then they play the Bills, the Vikings, Browns, and Houston. They can go 2 out of the 4 there. That will give them 8 wins, right? I think they can beat Cleveland, and I think they might upset Minnesota at home. I don't see them beating Houston this season on the road. Then they play the Chargers, Detroit, Patriots, and Chargers again. Road, home. They probably win 1 of those 4, right? They split with the Chargers always. They're not going to beat the Lions. Patriots, to be determined. Christmas Eve game at home. Let's give them that win. Then you finish the season at at Vegas versus the Raiders. With that being said, guys, that's still only 10 wins. That is being very favorable on their schedule. That's only 10 wins. And I think they'll need 11, if not 12, to win the division. Not because of the Chiefs, but the Chargers as well. So worst to first? No way. Denver Broncos fans, you guys can get hype all you want. Frank Clark can hype up the crowd all they want. Let's ride, baby. Let's ride. I just do not see it happening this season. Frank Clark is a very, very good player. But on the defensive side of the ball, how do you eliminate really good players? Run the other way. Pass the other way. That's what teams did to Frank Clark last season for the Chiefs. They just simply ran the other way. That's why Josh Gardner last season didn't really have many balls thrown him away because they just went the other way. Denver Broncos are not going to go worst to first. They might go worst to second if they get those 10 wins that I talked about. But that's probably about it. Worst to second is not out of the reach, but worst to first,